Hello and welcome to the Hero Spouse. I'm Kendra Ruth, here to answer one of your questions about marriage and midlife crisis. Today we have Nick. Nick's bomb drop was February of 2020, so he's just at 2 years in. His date of marriage was 2011. He has a boomerang and a low energy wallower. Nick says it's almost 2 years after bomb drop. My wife earlier, and for the first time, has seemed remorseful, and she's finally showed empathy. She wanted to talk about divorce and buying her out of our house, but she also opened up and seemed genuine. She said she had to find herself. She'd made a lot of mistakes and how she had found out about a lot of things about herself that she didn't like. She said she wanted us to be friends, but she understood if I hated her, as she probably would. I said I understood what she had been through way more than she would ever know. And that I know she had to find herself, and I don't hate her. I think she's still with the alienator, but is this still replay? So to answer whether it's still replay, we're going to look at a few things. And none of them will guarantee that we answer yes or no. First is the timeline. 2 years in. Replay is 18 months and beyond, typically. And 18 months to 2 years is still early, or when I would first see the signs of someone coming out of replay. So if we're looking at it simply statistically, she's still in replay. That doesn't mean she's still in replay, though. She could be one of those that's coming out, or she could be being ready to come out, or ready to be ready. We get a lot of those ready to be readies where it could happen tomorrow because she's ready to be ready, but they can just stall, and then they can be pulled back by different events. So she is showing the signs. If she's still with the alienator, we have some experts think that if they're with the alienator, that means that it is still escape and avoid. And when we say replay, it's really the phase called escape and avoid. Replay is what high energy replayers do. And if they're low energy, we call them low energy wallowers, and they're all in the escape and avoid phase. High energy replayers, low energy wallowers. The phase is escape and avoid because that's what they're trying to do, is escape and avoid. So is she still in escape and avoid? Statistically, that's very likely. But given what you're talking about, she could have some personal and touch and goes with you to the point maybe even of reconnection, but it was a touch and go. She could be taking a little vacation or break from the tunnel. But it's showing some signs. You're right, it is showing signs. And what we'll know is if this is escape and avoid, the ending of it, how this continues going forward. Does she go completely back into the tunnel as she was before, or does this progress? And by progress, I don't mean just does it get better. Does it stay consistent like this for a while? Or does it not get worse? And she might move back a little bit, just hesitant, because when they have this kind of good conversation with you, it's typical to withdraw. But move back forward again in a faster manner than she had before. So she might withdraw and then come forward again, bounce back quicker. So I think that she's ready to be ready, whether the alienator's there or not. She said she had to find herself. She made a lot of mistakes. And you gave a great answer that you understood. What I really would like you to do also is not only say that you don't hate her, but I want you to give her some praises. It's not just, I don't hate you, but I want you to show that you believe in her. So you did a neutral, I don't hate you. Now give a positive. Give a positive, and that doesn't mean call her up and give this out of the blue. Do it if it's organic, if there's a natural conversation where this works. When she says, oh, you probably hate me and all that, no, I know you went through a hard time. I know you went through the identity crisis, or whatever words will work with her, the validating that you don't hate her, all that. Validate that, then add it. Add a layer of praise to it. I believe in you. I know you went through a hard time, but I know you can come through this, and you will come through this because you're a wonderful woman. The woman I married, you had some amazing skills. You are a great person. And that doesn't mean a great person doesn't go through hardships and doesn't get confused sometimes and lost in who they are. It's okay. We need to accept that we're flawed still. And sometimes we're going to make mistakes, and we're going to go on these personal journeys. but it doesn't mean we're a bad person because of it. And I know you. I know you are a wonderful person. I believe in you. I know it seems like you're having a lot of self-doubts, and that may have increased through this, but I don't. I don't have doubt in you. I know you're going to come forward to the beautiful person you can be. And I'm saying can be, or you will be, maybe even better. I'm not saying you were before. I'm saying will be in the future, because first they can come through changed, but if she's thinking about how the person in the past is she doesn't want to be, then she's going to see that as he just wants me as I was before. So we're going to move forward to a beautiful person. That beautiful person is based on the core of the person she has always been, but we're going to project that into the future. So that is really the only thing that I would add to what you've done. She may still be in replay, but getting ready to come out. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see everybody in the next question.